dear children, how are you? So we'll be doing a wonderful chapter in our course book. And you know what is the name of that chapter? That chapter is chapter number 3, Bitter Medicine. Right? Fine. Okay. Whenever we hear about medicine, oh my god. Medicine, everyone should be very healthy and should be the one who is not taking any kind of medicine, right? And the taste of the medicine, of course, it is little bitter, right? And we all must have experienced it in our life that some or the other time we have taken the medicine and we have tasted the bitter medicine also. So this story is also about Pinocchio, who is the puppet, who behaved how he behaved when he had to take some bitter medicine, right? So this story is telling you how he is behaving when he is asked to take the bitter medicine. So all set to read, to understand this chapter. This is a wonderful chapter, so you are going to listen to Pushpanjali ma'am very carefully, right? Fine. Now I'm reading on page number 33 in our course book. Okay, now storyteller. Pinocchio is a wooden puppet. He has many adventures. In this story, he is very ill. The blue fairy is trying to make him well. Okay, now as we can see in the picture, which is on page number 33, that Pinocchio is a wooden puppet, right? And this is Blue Fairy, and Blue Fairy wants to give Pinocchio the medicine so that he becomes all well, right? Fine. Now the fairy says, you have a high fever. She gives him a half glass of medicine. Drink this and you will be all well. Pinocchio makes a face. Is it sweet or bitter? Right? Fine. So fairy is saying that Pinocchio, you are having a high fever, right? And she gives him a half a glass of medicine and she says that you are going to take this medicine and you will be all well. Fine. Now Pinocchio, he started making a face. He started making a face. Is it sweet or bitter? He wanted to know the taste of the medicine, right? Now fairy says it is bitter, but it will do you good. Pinocchio, if it is bitter, I will not have it. Now Pinocchio is not listening to Blue Fairy and he is not ready to take the bitter medicine. And the Blue Fairy is saying that the bitter medicine will do you all good, will make you feel all well. Fine. Fairy says, drink it and I will give you a lump of sugar to take away the taste. Pinocchio, give me the lump of sugar first and then I will drink the nasty bitter medicine. Oh my god. Now Pinocchio is not ready to listen to Blue Fairy and he is saying that I am not going to take this bitter medicine. So Blue Fairy is saying, okay, if you take this medicine, then I will give you a lump of sugar which will make the taste of your mouth very sweet. So Pinocchio is saying, give me the lump of the sugar first. Okay. Now turn the page and we are going to come on the next page. Fairy, do you promise me? Pinocchio says, yes. Fairy gives Pinocchio the sugar. He puts it in his mouth and crunches it. When you eat sugar like this, the sound that comes is called the crunchy sound. Okay. Pinocchio licking his lips. Licking his lips means doing like this. Okay. It would be a fine thing if sugar were medicine. I would take it every day. Fine. So now what is happening, that after eating that sugar which made the taste of his mouth very sweet, he said that, oh, how good it had been that if sugar were the medicine, I would have taken it every day. Is it possible that sugar is taken as a medicine? No. Okay. Fairy says, now keep your promise and drink your medicine, you will get better. Now Pinocchio promised the fairy now that it will take the medicine. So now fairy is saying, okay, now keep your promise and take this medicine. Pinocchio smells it. It is too bitter. I can't drink drink it. Gives the glass to the fairy. Now Pinocchio is not keeping the promise. He ate the sugar, but he's not keeping the promise. Fairy, how do you know when you have not even tasted it? Pinocchio says, I can imagine it. I know it from the smell. I want another lump of sugar first and then I will drink it. Pinocchio is acting very naughty now, right? Okay. The fairy puts another lump of sugar in Pinocchio's mouth. She then gives him the glass again. Pinocchio, I can't drink it like this. Now fairy says, why? Pinocchio says, because that pillow near my feet bothers me. Excuses? Pinocchio is making excuses. So now Pinocchio is saying that the pillow which is there near my feet, it is bothering me. I'm not feeling okay with that pillow which is near my feet. So fairy says, and remove it then. And fairy removes that pillow from there. Fine. Pinocchio, I still can't drink it. Fairy says, what is the matter now? Pinocchio says, the door is half open, it bothers me. See, because Pinocchio was not in the mood of having that bitter medicine, so he was finding excuses. Like the pillow is there, the door is half open. Are these the excuses? Right? So, fairy says, I'll close it then, and fairy closes the door. Fine. Now, Pinocchio bursting into tears. I will not drink that bitter medicine. No, no, no. Because Pinocchio made two excuses, that the pillow near my feet is bothering me and the door is half open. So fairy solved the problem. Now Pinocchio started crying and he said that I cannot drink this bitter medicine, and he said no, 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 I cannot drink it. Fine. Fairy says, then listen now to what you will be without your medicine, because Pinocchio was having fever, right? And now if he is not going to have the medicine, then what will happen? So fairy says that, okay, now you listen to what is going to happen to you. The first storyteller says, poor Pinocchio, thin as a pin, can't go out, just stays in. So because Pinocchio was not well, so he cannot go out to play and to enjoy, so he will always stay in. So the first storyteller said that if you are not going to take the medicine, you'll become very thin as a pin, and you cannot go out, and you always have to stay in. Second storyteller says, poor Pinocchio, always in bed, only on soup and porridge fed. Now, the second storyteller said that if you are not going to have the medicine, then you will always be on this bed, and what will you have for your meals? No tasty yummy foods, only soup and porridge. First and second storytellers are saying, poor Pinocchio, we knew him well. Begins sobbing. Sobbing means making this sound. Started to cry, right? So fairy said that, okay, if Pinocchio is not ready to drink the medicine, then all this thing can happen. Okay, now Pinocchio, is this real? Will this happen? Because Pinocchio was not able to even understand that what will happen to him if he is not going to take the medicine. Now that when he came to know, he was shocked and he said, is this real? Is it really going to happen? Fairy said, I'm afraid so. Yes. So Pinocchio says, give me that medicine. And he takes the glass of medicine in both the hands. He empties the glass in one gulp. In one gulp means in one go, like he took that glass and he drank it to the full. So finally what happened? Pinocchio was ready to take that medicine, which was bitter in taste. So I hope, dear children, that you like this story very much. You are going to give it a reading. We'll read it during the reading sessions, right? And also one thing, there are few new words which are related to this chapter. Those new words I'll be providing you in the assignment section. Now what are you going to do? In a beautiful handwriting, in your English notebook, as we have done earlier also, You are going to write down the date, you are going to write down the chapter number, you are going to write down the chapter name, and then you are going to write down new words, and those 10 new words you are going to do it in your English notebook in a beautiful handwriting. Right? Bye.